Welcome once again to the King of the Cage tournament. This time, however, the Hardcore Championship will not be on the line. The winner will be presented the Triple Crown Championship on the following episode of Raw. This time, we will also be holding a Queen of the Cage tournament, with the winner being presented with a Women's Triple Crown Championship. The rules are simple. 24 superstars were picked at random. 12 first-round matches will be contested inside a steel cage, with pinfall or submission the only means of victory. Then, 6 semi-final rounds will take place inside a black steel cage, with the only way to gain a victory is by escaping the cage. Then, the final 6 superstars will compete inside Elimination Chamber, with the only way to be eliminated is by ref stoppage. If the referee decides you can't continue, then you're out. These rules are set for both tournaments. Now, let's get the action going as I get settled into the commentary box. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, as I get settled here in the commentators box, we're getting things started here at the King of the Cage tournament. Yes, Scott Dawson here coming down to the ring. He's a straight fighter, straight shooter there. As it says there, straight fists, just fists. His tag partner, Dash Wilder, is in the tournament as well, so we could see them facing one another. As Scott Dawson here climbs into the ring. As you can see, the cage hangs above the ring. As I said before, the first round matches, the only way to gain a victory is by pinfall or submission. You cannot escape the cage. Let's find out who he is facing, ladies and gentlemen. By the sounds of that, I think it just might be Mr. Drew McIntyre. Looks like Scott Dawson's got his work cut out for him here. Another straightforward fighter here. Drew McIntyre making his way to the ring. Ready for some cage action. As I said, the winner of this tournament will be crowned the Triple Crown Champion, and will be presented with that championship on the following episode of Raw. But first, we've got to get through these matches, get through this tournament, and then we are having the Queen of the Cage tournament, where 24 women were randomly selected. Exactly the same rules, exactly the same tournament, just the women will compete. And again, the winner of that tournament will be crowned the Women's Triple Crown Champion. These championships will only be contested inside steel cage matches. Anything to do with a cage, steel cage, Hell in a Cell, Elimination Chamber are the only ways this championship will be defended. Here we go, the cage lowers around the ring, and we'll get this match underway. Drew McIntyre now with a suplex throw just there, straight to Scott Dawson. Both his men. Now, Drew McIntyre has just made his return as he's teaming with Dolph Ziggler by the looks of things. Now, Scott Dawson up. And a vicious powerbomb there. Scott Dawson's head almost going down all 3 turnbuckles there. Scott Dawson now with the reversal into the corner. And just a tiger suplex there. Sorry, tiger bomb. Into a leg lock here. Could we see a quick tap out here by Drew McIntyre? Could we see it? No. Scott Dawson releases. Drew McIntyre rolling out of the way there. Scott Dawson down. Drew McIntyre with the backdrop there, reversal. And now Drew McIntyre just fists after fist, straight to the face. And a kick to the gut. And again going back to the fists. And again with another cut going from the other way. McIntyre now to the middle rope. Diving elbow. Scott Dawson rolls out of the way. These men fighting for the cage can be used as a weapon. Reversal there by Scott Dawson. Up onto the shoulders go Dawson. Around. Reversal into a reverse DDT there. One man wins this. Moves on to the round. We've got... We've got a long haul here, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that power bomb there by Scott Dawson. There's men giving it all at the moment. Oh, reversal there by Drew McIntyre into a lariat. Kick, Scott Dawson rolls away, straight punch. Oh, and takes him out at the knees. Scott Dawson now pandering to the crowd, but it's not a good thing. Giving Drew McIntyre that time to get up. And into a side rushing leg sweep. Scott Dawson giving Drew McIntyre just too much time to recover. Drew McIntyre now. Cross leg there, up. And just a stomp driving Scott Dawson's face into the mat. Headbutt by Drew McIntyre. What a headbutt. And now a gut wrench powerbomb style thing. Drew McIntyre now panicking, but he's keeping his eye on Scott Dawson. He's going for the... Oh, Scott Dawson just rolling out of the way there. Drew McIntyre still could set up this Claymore kick. A devastating kick to the side of the head, but no. He doesn't go for it. Up. And over the head goes Scott Dawson. The strength of Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre going to the corner for the Claymore kick. No, Scott Dawson moves out of the way again. Scott Dawson's just so much ring awareness right now. Drew McIntyre under the... No. Reverse around. And a clothesline there by Drew McIntyre. Again going to that corner for that Claymore kick. And again Scott Dawson crawling out of the way. It looks like he's been one step ahead of Drew McIntyre this whole time. Scott Dawson now, oh, quick there with the clothesline into the corner. Push there to the head, Scott Dawson with a boot straight to the side of the head of Drew McIntyre. Scott Dawson now again going after that crowd, but this time it didn't give McIntyre. Scott Dawson now into a reversed figure four, and that's it. That's it. Tap out by Drew McIntyre. What? Scott Dawson with the victory out of nowhere. Scott Dawson, ladies and gentlemen, taking out Drew McIntyre with that submission. So just taking out that knee right there, that could have done it. Drew McIntyre over and over again looking for that Claymore kick, but just could not get it. And then Scott Dawson with that leg lock. It was just too much for Drew McIntyre to handle. And right there's the tap out. Drew McIntyre had no choice but to tap out. So there's your winner right there, Scott Dawson, who moves on one step closer to that Triple Crown Championship. Let's see how well his tag team partner does later on. But I would have to say that that's a big victory for Scott Dawson. And ladies and gentlemen, here at the King of the Cage Championship Tournament, we ain't waiting around. We're going bell to bell. And we're moving on to the next contest. And to enter in the ring now, we've got Mr. Jason Jordan, one half of American Alpha. And again, Chad Gable is also in this tournament. So these two could be facing each other. Who knows? This man has amazing, amazing agility. We haven't seen a lot of him on Raw since American Alpha failed to gain the tag team championships at some stage there. Well, we could be seeing a little more of them. As I said, this championship tournament will be showcasing a lot of talent that has been, I would say, underutilized in the main roster. But these things happen, people come up, I try and book what I can. But it's just, things happen. Oh, and here comes his opponent. He's phenomenal. He is a former champion. He is AJ Styles. Jason Jordan's work cut out for him in this match. AJ Styles, Jason Jordan, it could be one hell of a match here inside this steel cage. Who knows? But as he makes his way down to that steel cage, AJ Styles doesn't look worried one bit. Looks like he's oozing confidence here. Ready for this steel cage contest? Last match, there was no steel cage use. This said you don't have to use it, it's just a way that it's there and you can't escape the match. There's no escaping these first round matches. You have to win by pinfall or submission. Sure, you can escape the cage, but the match ain't gonna end. Well, if you try and escape the cage, I may even call it and just call that disqualification, because you know the rules. Why would you climb the cage? Unless you're going for some sort of crazy spot that you want to do. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen, there's the bell. And we're starting this match out with AJ Styles going for a brain buster there. Straight out of the gate. Going for an armbar there, but no, Jason Jordan with a reversal and forearm to the face. Into the side headlock. Elbow to the back of the head. Going for that, no, reversal there by AJ. Oh, and just a slap to the chest. And a snap suplex. AJ Styles, well-renowned wrestler all over the world. Jason Jordan, fairly new to the game. And they're just dropping the elbow to the knee there. Jason Jordan could come out with a victory here, which I would consider a pretty big upset. Oh, and just a beautiful drop kick there to AJ Styles. Jason Jordan now, Dragon Styles. Could we see Cage? No, he's just going to knock him back off the rope. AJ Styles now already feeling a bit there. Jason Jordan going for a suplex. Jason Jordan putting on a good show early on here. Up, oh, and just launching AJ Styles into the air. Styles rolling out of the way there. Up onto the shoulders goes Jordan. No, elbow, elbow. Elbow, and gets out of it. Into a German suplex by Jason Jordan. AJ Styles now to his feet. Jason Jordan up. Slam into the corner and just throwing AJ Styles. But AJ with the reversal there into a shoulder block. Man who wins this moves on to actually face Scott Dawson. And there's just a reverse DDT there by AJ Styles. Into an armbar. Could this be a tap out? Could we see an early loss here by Jason Jordan? No! Jason Jordan with the getting out of that armbar. Oh, missing with the kick just. Irish whip into the corner now. Up to the top rope. Jason Jordan now to the middle rope. A super German suplex off the top rope. Jason Jordan not going for a cover though. But AJ Styles with reversal. Kick there by Jason Jordan, just punches. And over he goes there. AJ Styles rolling out of the way there. Reversal by Jason Jordan. Irish whip into the corner. Spear, a shoulder block into the corner. And then over the head, belly to belly. And AJ still getting that adrenaline pumping. Goes to the middle rope. Too far away there. Ooh, Jason Jordan's with his rights and knocking AJ off his feet. Jason Jordan putting on one hell of a showing here against AJ Styles. And a gut wrench. Into the corner goes Jason Jordan. Jason Jordan cheering for the crowd. Is feeling the energy. Just kick himself. Jason Jordan calling for it here. If he lands this could be it. Up into the... and an angle slam. Could that be it, ladies and gentlemen? 1, 2, 3. That was it. Jason Jordan with the upset win there. Knocking AJ Styles out of the tournament. Look at that beautiful over the head belly to belly. And then right there, the angle slam, taking the wind out of AJ Styles. Picture perfect angle slam there. And there's the cover for the 1, 2, 3. Jason Jordan moves on to face Scott Dawson in round 2. Now, yes, he could do that angle slam, but he can't go for the cover in round 2. As I said, round 2 can only be won by escaping the cage itself. But nevertheless, that's then. This is now Jason Jordan celebrating his victory over AJ Styles. Now let's move straight on to the next match. And here comes one half of the Good Brothers. Mr. Luke Gallows. A big man in his own right. Making his way down to the ring. Getting set for this newest contest. And again, he's one of the tag teams that have not been given a lot of showtime. But as I said, this, depending on how things go in these tournaments, we could see quite a rise in the talent on Raw, especially the tag team division. As I said, all these contestants were randomly selected. And his opponent, oh boy. His opponent is the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe. Who again hasn't been around much. But here he comes down to the ring. He looks determined. And he looks angry. But hey, if Jason Jordan beat AJ Styles, Scott Dawson beat Drew McIntyre, Luke Gallows could again pull off, I would call, an upset and defeat Samoa Joe. And again, all of these men fighting for that opportunity to go into Elimination Chamber to fight for that Triple Crown Championship. As Samoa Joe gets ready here. Both contestants get ready. The cage lowers to the ring. The bell rings and we're underway. Samoa Joe misses with that grapple there. Luke Gallows, oh, with the double arm suplex there. Luke Gallows opening up this match. Oh, just a clubbing blow there to the back. Samoa Joe been taken off his feet already. Luke Gallows, no, Samoa Joe with the knee to the face, getting out of that. And into a running knee. Samoa Joe feeling the energy now. Flipping Luke Gallows around. Into the cover. Oh, just a 1 count. Punching there. Lift him up. Irish whip by Joe. Into a forearm. Reversed by Luke Gallows. Reversed by Samoa Joe. And into a throw there by Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe now in control. Going down. Into a submission here. Could we see an early tap out by Luke Gallows? Wrenching at that shin and bending that arm. But no, Luke Gallows and flipping Samoa Joe over. Now Luke Gallows in control, flipping Joe down to the ground. Wrenching at that neck there. Down goes Joe. Luke Gallows still picking up, but no, Joe with a reversal into the lariat. But Luke Gallows now getting up and a shoulder block. Back and forth at the moment there. Reversal, Irish whip by Joe. Running into it, Joe with a punch. Gallows now dragging Joe into that corner. Oh, and just punch after punch into the ribs. And then one uppercut right there. Joe in trouble here. Oh, just stamping, and now a knee to the face. Into the cover. Could this be it? 1, 2. No, not even a 2 count. Joe's still hanging in there. Luke Gallows in control. Onto the shoulder goes Joe. And off the top rope. Luke Gallows straight back on the attack. Irish whip into the corner. Up to the top rope goes Luke Gallows. Joe up. Joe up and a backdrop off that top rope. But Joe feeling the effects. Well, this could be it. 1, 2, no. Kick out. Joe in control now. Into that DDT. Getting Gallows to his feet. Irish whip into the corner. Joe could be going for this. There it is. The elbow and then the enziguri. Which is usually followed up by his submission, the coquina clutch. He's not doing it. Oh, just a knee to the face. He could be going for the coquina here. Reverse there by Luke Gallows. Into a backbreaker on his knee. Luke Gallows now calling for it. Luke Gallows. Hand on the throat. And a choke slam by Luke Gallows. Could that be it? 1, 2, 3. No, kick out by Joe. Luke Gallows can't believe it. Joe's still in this match. But Luke Gallows calling for the end here. Oh, just kicking Joe right in the gut. Into the back. Calling for it. Luke Gallows calling for the end. Up and a choke bomb there by Gallows. Could this be it? 1, 2, 3. Oh, kick out by Joe again. Joe just showing resiliency. Luke Gallows doesn't know what to do. Joe now with the reversal into a lariat. Into the cover. 1. No, just a 1 count. Just opening that knee again. Both these men are back and forth match here. Joe now getting Luke Gallows up. Getting Luke Gallows back to his feet here. Luke Gallows rolls out of the way. Goes for a kick, misses. Irish whip by Samoa Joe. Elbow by Luke Gallows. And just a straight clothesline by Gallows. Could that be it? 1, 2. Nah, kick out there by Joe. Gallows now on this attack here. Joe rolling out of the way. Reversal, elbow. Irish whip by Gallows. Joe into the corner. Spun around. And, oh no. Joe tossed him to the post. But Joe moving out of the way in time. Into a German suplex. Another suplex. The Samoan suplex. And another German suplex. 1, 2, 3. No. Kick out by Luke Gallows. Luke Gallows now getting to his feet. Luke Gallows swatting Joe out of the way. Irish whip into the corner. Forearm punch there. Joe now into the tree of woe. Reversal with a knee. Joe now into the side headlock. Knee to the face. Gut kick. Up goes Luke Gallows. And down goes Luke Gallows. Face first into the mat. Joe could be calling for the end here. He could be calling for that coquina clutch. Up onto the shoulder. No, Luke Gallows into reverse DDT. Getting Joe to his feet now. Gallows, Joe onto the shoulders. And face plant with his face ringing off the top rope. Gallows now calling for the finish. Can he get the choke bomb? And he does. Into the cover. 1, 2, 3, and it is Luke Gallows with the victory over Samoa Joe. That was a back and forth match there for a bit, but in the end there, Luke Gallows with the upper hand with that face buster. Joe's face just ringing off that top rope and then into the choke bomb. Bam, choke bomb. Just ending it for the 1, 2, 3. Joe could have already been out after his face hitting that top rope. There's just that straight lariat there by Luke Gallows. Almost knocking Samoa Joe out, I would say. He thought he had it won there, but no, Joe with the resiliency to kick out. There's a beautiful German suplex. Joe thought he had it, but no. In the end, it was Luke Gallows with the victory. There you have it. One half of the Good Brothers moves on to round 2. On to the next match. And here comes the other half of the Revival, Dash Wilder. Now, can he do as good as his tag partner and move on in the tournament to possibly fight him in this Elimination Chamber? It all depends on his opponent. Here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. Dash Wilder making his way to the ring, into that, underneath that steel cage, which is yet to be used as a weapon. These superstars just feeling they need to just fight it out. They don't need the steel cage. And as Dash Wilder and Scott Dawson's moniker is just fists. Dash Wilder there awaiting his opponent. The show-off, Mr. Dolph Ziggler. Now his tag partner, Drew McIntyre, lost out. So maybe Dolph Ziggler could bring home some championship gold after this. We will see. Dolph Ziggler with a bit of an attitude change recently. Not the happy-go-lucky guy that he used to be. Just a straight hitter, Mr. Dolph Ziggler here. Making his slow walk down to the ring. Not as big rushing down to the ring. All jumpy, happy. No. Just straight down to the ring. Taking his time. No need to rush. Well, let's see if he can take this win and take away one half of the revival out of this contest. Here we go, bell's been rung and the match starts now. Ooh, Dashwalder move out of the way, but no, reversal there by Dashwalder, elbows to the side of the head. Missing, throwing Dashwalder down to the floor, into a leg lock there, elbows to the top of the head. Now flipping him over there. Stamping on the shoulder. And just face first to the shoulder there. Dashwalder to his feet now. Irish whip. Drop kick. Dashwalder moves out of the way. Reversal into a forearm. Missing with a drop kick again. This time Dashwalder got it. Irish whip and just a forearm, but Dolph Ziggler powers through with a forearm of his own. Into a face buster. Dolph Ziggler already calling for it. Punch there. DDT by Dolph Ziggler. And an elbow drop by Dolph Ziggler. That he's known for those elbow drops. He's known for that 10 successive elbow drops. Oh, and now Dashwalder just squishing Dolph Ziggler's head between his fists. Oh, just grinding the temples. Dashwalder now into a cross face. Wrenching him down, but Ziggler gets out of it. Dashwalder there, quicker than Dolph Ziggler. Dragging him to the ropes now. And bouncing him off the ropes. Dashwalder now, could that be it? Just a 1 count. Dolph Ziggler now with a gut kick. Oh, and a super kick to the gut. Dashwalder, no. Oh, elbow to the knee. And taking Ziggler down with that leg trip. Into the reverse suplex. Up to the middle rope goes Dashwalder. Calling for Ziggler to get to his feet. Going for the double axe handle. Into the cover. 1, 2. No 2 counts here. Flipping Ziggler over there. Oh, and just grabbing at the trap there. Squeezing. But Ziggler sweeping him at the leg. Ziggler now, Dashwalder onto the shoulder. And Snake Eyes into the corner. Both these men are storied competitors. Could Ziggler be going for these elbows? Yes, he is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Around, brush the hair, and a 10. But Dashwalder again, now through, up onto the shoulders, over, and a running corner powerbomb. Ziggler to his feet now, onto the shoulders of Dash, down onto the knee with a backbreaker, into the cover. 1, 2, no, kick out there by Ziggler. Ziggler now trying to get to his feet, rolls out of the way. Straight punch to the chin, flipping around, Russian leg sweep. Into the cover. 1, not even a 2 count. Ziggler could be calling for the zigzag. Dashwalder getting up around the other way, missing, and into the zigzag. Could that be it, ladies and gentlemen? 1, 2, 3, and it was. Dolph Ziggler moves on to round 2. And again, it's fine, all well and good. He can hit that zigzag, he can hit them 10 elbows. Then he has to escape the cage in next round. There's that 10th elbow drop right there. Knocking the wind out of Dash. There's that backbreaker by Dash there. He thought he had it won after that, but no, Ziggler kicks out. That was quite a vicious match there. Both men, there's that Russian leg sweep, which Ziggler thought he had the win off that, but Dash Wilder was just able to kick out, which then led Ziggler into the zigzag, which got him the 1-2-3 victory. And now Ziggler seems to be very happy with his victory. Going is that slow, straightforward look. He's missed a show off. Well, there he is, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on into the next round is Dolph Ziggler. Now, bell to bell, let's get straight into the next round, shall we? Oh, it's a good day. It's a great day. It's a glorious day. The glorious one, Bobby Roode, is gracing us with his presence. Glorious. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. There he is, just spinning around on his podium. Let's see if he can pick up a victory here and move on to round 2. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, Bobby Roode, let's go. Off your podium. You haven't won a match yet. Bobby Roode there, making his way down to the ring. Feeling the crowd. There's the strut. He might not be strutting after this match. Once he finds out who he's facing, the attitude might change just a little bit. There he goes, making his way slowly and methodically up those steel steps. Moving along there. Finally about to enter the ring. Enter the ring. Come on now. And there it is. Mr. Glorious One himself, Bobby Roode, in the middle of the ring, feeling the cheers of the crowd. Taking it all in. He could be the glorious holder of the Triple Crown Championship. You never know. Let's find out who his opponent is. He might not like it. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. The one, the only, the beast incarnate. Brock Lesnar. And yes, I have word that he has been in talks with Mr. Paul Heyman once again. But in this tournament there is no managers. So Lesnar's going at it alone. Last time Brock Lesnar was in a fight was Extreme Rules, where he took out Goldberg, who is no longer with the company. It was a vicious no-holds-barred match. Anything goes. Goldberg was F5 through the announce table, taken to the limits, put through barricades, And in the end, the refs stopped the match. Because Goldberg just couldn't defend himself and Lesnar was just punch after punch, mounted punches. So Lesnar looks determined here. Bobby Roode's not scared at all by the looks of it. Cage is down, bell's rung, let's get this match underway. And again, and just a measured punch knocking Lesnar to the mat. Bobby Roode just going straight on the attack here. No messing about. Off his feet. Into a suplex there. Bobby Roode taking the fight to Brock Lesnar right now. Gut kick. And a neck breaker. But no, here comes Lesnar. Into a lariat. Lesnar now thinks that's over. Just a one count. Bobby Roode's going to take a bit more than that to take out Bobby Roode. Oh, gut punch there by Bobby Roode. Got Lesnar just a little bit quicker. Irish whip off the rope. Into a lariat clothesline there. Roode out of the way. Irish whip by Roode now. Into an atomic drop. Roode just kicking Lashley there. Lashley out of the way. Lashley, sorry ladies and gentlemen. Lesnar now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh boy, just slamming his head down onto the mat multiple times. And lift up. Powerbomb by Lesnar. And just kicking him directly into the gut there, stomping down. Down to the side headlock, and just a BL throw there by Lesnar. Getting him to his feet. Uppercut by Lesnar. Straight punch there. Roode in control now. Roode to the middle rope. Missing with the knee. As Lesnar rolls out of the way. Roode now Irish whip into the corner. Lifting Lesnar to the top turnbuckle. Lesnar with the kick out of the way. Giving Lesnar time for... it was just a throw by Lesnar. Lesnar in the corner now. Taunting Bobby Roode. Oh, a headbutt by Lesnar, knocking Bobby Roode back. To the shoulders goes Roode. Into a snake eyes into the corner. Lesnar not going to keep up with the attack here. Into a gut wrench suplex, but no, float over by Roode. Into a forearm to the back. Flipping him around. Onto the shoulders goes Lesnar. Bobby Roode with a flapjack. Face buster there. Bobby Roode taking the fight with an elbow drop there. Bobby Roode looking pretty good against Lesnar here. Bobby Roode into a power spine buster there. Got Lesnar just crawling straight out of the way. A bit quick there for Roode. Lesnar into Irish whip into the corner. Now it's Bobby Roode's turn to go up to that turnbuckle. Moving the legs to the outside. Lesnar to the top. Butterfly suplex by Lesnar off the top rope. He's going in for the cover. Could this be it? 1, 2, no, just a 2 count. Roode showing some resiliency here. Another gut wrench slam by Lesnar. Getting Roode to his feet now. Into a German suplex. As the crowd chants Suplex City. Into the second German suplex. And finally into the third German suplex. Welcome to Suplex City, Bobby Roode. Lesnar now into the corner. Taunting Roode again. Saying he's nothing. Reversal there into a slam. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god! Bobby Roode with the quick upset victory over Brock Lesnar. Wow! Lesnar with the suplex city, 3 successive German suplex. Taunting Bobby Roode into the corner. And then Bobby Roode with the reversal into the Northern Lights suplex bridge for the upset victory over Brock Lesnar. I have to say one thing though, Bobby Roode's going to have to be watching his back now. There it is there, reversal into the Northern Lights for the 1, 2, 3. Bobby Roode with a victory over Brock Lesnar. But as I said, Brock Lesnar ain't going to be too happy about that. And it looks like the wind was knocked out of Lesnar just laying there in the back. That was a shock victory there. But the Glorious One moves on to round 2. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. The Glorious One feeling proud, and he should, after that victory over Lesnar. Celebrating as we move in to the next contest, ladies and gentlemen. It's Sami Zayn, ladies and gentlemen. Here he comes, the joyful dancing Sami Zayn. Here he comes as the crowd sings along. As he dances his way down to the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Sami Zayn was the victor of the first King of the Cage tournament. And at that time, he became the Hardcore Champion, which is now held by Randy Orton. But as I said at the start, this tournament is not for the Hardcore Championship. This tournament has its own championship. Sami Zayn is in this tournament. He could be looking to becoming the first ever Triple Crown Champion and the first ever 2-time King of the Cage winner. But first he has to get through his opponent. None other than the Axeman himself, Curtis Axel. And I had word that backstage, Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas have been chatting for a while there. They're good friends, but there could be something there. The tag team division may have to be on notice, because they could be a formidable tag team if they get there, but Bo Dallas is, still not feeling the greatest after his bout with Big Show there, his little rivalry going on there with Big Show. He's still not feeling the greatest. We haven't seen Big Show either. Bam! There's Mr. Curtis Axel. The crowd loves this guy and Sami Zayn. So, win-win, it's either way. As he there warms up, gets ready for the match. Cage lowers. Bell rings and we're off. Sami Zayn with that Northern Lights suplex there to start this match out. Into an armlock crossface here. Could this be it? No. Curtis Axel with a reversal and throwing him over his shoulder. Sami Zayn with a roll out. Sami Zayn into a flatliner. Rolling away there. Gut kick by Curtis Axel. I'm still in shock over the victory there by Bobby Roode, but anyway, Curtis Axel thinking axe handle there, maybe, no. Into a suplex in the corner and Sami Zayn's ankles running down those ropes there. Leg lock, elbows to the head. Sami Zayn now to his feet. Curtis Axel with the Irish whip. Into a dropkick, but just misjudges it slightly. but still able to recover there. Knocking Sami Zayn off the top rope. But Sami Zayn there getting enough strength and into a shoulder block. Up onto the shoulders and slamming him down. Now whoever wins this has to face up against Bobby Roode in the next round. Another Northern Lights there by Sami Zayn. And after that victory by Bobby Roode, it could be a hard one. And just an electric chair drop there by Curtis Axel. I'm still in shock. Leg DDT there by Curtis Axel into the cover. Just a 1 count. The Axeman there was just clubbing blows to the top of their head, going for another suplex, and again Sami Zayn's ankles hitting that top right turnbuckle. Curtis Axel now to the middle rope, going for a body slam but misses. Sami Zayn now in control, getting Axel to his feet. Axel with the Irish Whip reversal. Sami Zayn with the reversal into the leg sweep, into the cover. 1 and just a 1 count. Sami Zayn with a drop kick to the back. Sami Zayn looking to go to the middle rope, going for a rolling senton but just slightly misjudges. Getting fired up, Sami Zayn now. Kick to the gut. Getting Axel to his feet. Clubbing blow to the head. Into the snap DDT. Sami Zayn now into the blue thunder bomb, but not going for a cover. Curtis Axel crawling to the rope. Reversal into the leg sweep. Curtis Axel now in control. Flipping Sami Zayn to the mat. Into that neck lock there with the elbows to the head. Sami Zayn no reversing, sweeping Axel off his feet. To the feet goes Axel. Irish whip into the corner. This will set up that haluva kick. Oh, but Axel sees it coming and reverses. Into the neck breaker. Oh, and face first to the mat goes Sami Zayn. 1, 2, 3. No, kick out by Zayn. Axel thought he had it won there. Reversing that haluva kick into that facebuster. Now just working on the hamstrings there. Up onto the shoulder. Reversal into reverse DDT by Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn calling for something. Where's he going? To the middle rope. Calling for Axel to get to his feet. Axel's in the middle of the ring at the distance. Sami Zayn up to top rope and a body splash. But Axel rolls out of the way. Irish whip of his own into the corner. Up to the top turnbuckle goes Sami. Legs to the outside. Axel to the middle rope. To the top rope. A suplex off that top rope. Into the cover. Curtis Axel thinks this is it. 1, 2. No, and a kick out by Sami Zayn. These two putting on an amazing showing right now. Reversal there. Into an arm breaker. Onto the shoulders goes Curtis Axel. Into the snake eyes. Into the cover. 1, 2, 3. No, kick out. Both men showing a lot of resiliency here. Drop kick to the back again. Getting Curtis Axel to his feet here. Into another blue thunder bomb. Into the cover. 1, 2, 3. No, that's a 2.9. Curtis Axel able to get out of that. Sami Zayn now crushing the elbow of Curtis Axel. Lifting Axel up now. Getting him back to his feet. Reversal by Axel. Float over. DDT, no. Northern Lights, this is how Roode won. 1, 2, no. Sami Zayn feeling the tires from this match, feeling just the back and forth war here. Axel now into the corner. Flipping him around. Oh, and just a real quick out of the reliever kick. Could that be it? Curtis Axel didn't have the time to reverse it. 1, 2, 3, and it was. Sami Zayn, with no run up on that reliever kick, didn't give Curtis Axel the time to see it coming and picking up the victory. There with a blue thunder bomb. Not gone for that cover in that first one. Into a blue thunder bomb there. Going into the cover on that one, but Curtis Axel getting out at 2.9, I would say. But Sami Zayn picking up the victory in this match. There's that kick out by Curtis Axel. He went for the DDT, but it was Northern Lights. He almost got the victory there, which is the same way Rude defeated Lesnar. I thought it was going to happen again, but no. Into the corner goes that, and just that haluva kick. No time for Curtis Axel to see it coming for that pinfall victory. There's your victor, Sami Zayn. He moves on to round 2 to face Bobby Roode. But as I said, there's no pinfalls, there's no submissions. You can only win round 2 by escaping the cage itself.
So there you go, ladies and gentlemen, the first set of round 1 matches are complete. And if we take a look at the tournament standings at the moment, Scott Dawson and Jason Jordan will compete in round 2. Luke Gallows will take on Dolph Ziggler, and Bobby Roode will take on Sami Zayn.
And as we take a look at the other side of the standings over there, next episode we'll see Chad Gable take on Braun Strowman, Randy Orton take on Bray Wyatt, Big E take on Kevin Owens, Rusev take on Eric Rowan, The Miz take on Heath Slater, and Tyler Breeze takes on Shinsuke Nakamura. Now, if you enjoyed this, stay tuned for the next set of round 1 matchups, and I shall see you then.